I'm sorry. I saw another YouTuber do that. I don't remember his name because it was just some guy I saw like randomly doing anime news or whatever. I wanted to try it. So that's the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video. And today I just want to go over some things that have been announced as of recent that I am actually very excited about. I personally am a huge fan of anime bullshit. So I wanted to go ahead and go through some things that I probably should have went over a while back, but I kind of didn't because I was lazy as hell. But we'll go through this now. So first of all, I wanted to talk about how here, the My Hero Academia game I was talking about before that was speculated and had the website announce it and had like the egg coming out of the microwave was announced fully. This is it right here. My Hero Academia 1's Justice, as you can see on the top right section of what you're currently looking at. The thing about this, though, it's going to be a 3D fighter, as you can see from the bottom screenshot, that says cool on the side. And I'm quite worried about it because personally I'm not a huge fan of games like J-Stars. I played them and I like them, but just it doesn't have a very expansive combo system. Usually it's square to fight game to just like normal combo, weak attacks, triangle to strong attack, circle to special, and then X to jump, and that's it. And I think the 3D fighters are so limited in that way that it kind of puts a major damper on what My Hero Academia is really about. It's mostly a combo-oriented kind of strategy type thing. And it feels like this is just kind of straying away from that. But obviously, I haven't seen much of it, and obviously we don't really get much from this screenshot here. We do have a couple of other ones which have like TV scan lines for some reason, but it's fine. You can see Deku using a smash here, which has like a green effect around it apparently for some reason. We can see here that the smash goes through, as well as you can see like sparks coming off of him. You can see here that this one's without the scan lines on it. He's doing like his pose to start the battle, so that's not too bad. You notice that his gloves are his normal gloves from the end of season 2. You can see Shigaraki doing like a decay. So he's basically decaying, but like he slaps and just like Deku gets knocked away. It's weird. Doesn't really seem like a thing that he does. He has the hands on ground and decaying the area around him. And then he has this, which is another scanlation of like the TV scanline version of it, meaning it's probably a trailer that was shown at some point, or it's a screenshot from a trailer we haven't seen yet. But I became less excited when I realized it's going to be a 3D fighter. Obviously, I'm going to try to save my expectations for it for later, just so I can actually see what it's all about. It seems like the models look very nice, and it will be great for like ripping the models out of to be able to use for later, but for now, this seems rather lackluster. I'll continue following it and kind of see what it's all about. You can see here on the bottom left, there's like Deku with his hood behind him, doing a like Delaware smash with a single finger, meaning it is going to have not just the big smash with the big arm, going to have like that kind of normal smash as well, or Delaware smash as well. So that's gonna be good. We'll see for that, but that's kind of all we got out of it. There's really not really many details. And the day before the website finished, when it said 1 day left on the website, Crunchyroll uploaded this, which said, "Hey, this game's coming," and I was like, oh, guess that countdown is fucked now. Yeah, that's kind of all we have on this. I'm going to try to follow it as it continues to go. Another one I wanted to show off is One Piece World Seeker. So it's going to be an open world game, of which was announced yesterday or the day before yesterday. I don't know when I'm going to put this up. We'll see for that. But as you can see, Luffy and Zoro are standing over what looks like a fantasy-esque world. It's not quite a One Piece world, you can see, because the island looks very strange and more of a like RPG instead of having like an actual One Piece like thing. You can see there's a ship on the bottom right, which is kind of signifying that it is going to have like elements of that. But it seems like university, like this over here is like a castle, and like this walled system over on the bottom right seems to be strange. It doesn't really feel One Piece-esque, but we'll see, I suppose. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this because if you look at the gameplay screenshots, you can see that it looks like Unreal Engine 4, with Luffy standing there in front of like a garden with a bunch of like fantasy towers and a farm, which is very strange. It feels weird, but you can also see here he's using Red Hawk, and it seems to be a skill you can just use without enemies being there, because there seems to be no enemies in front of him. The thing about this is it also seems to be very castle-esque, and there seems to be like a fantasy wall behind there. It doesn't only seem like a one-piece structure, which is interesting. There was also a screenshot at one point of him actually, I'm gonna go find it because I actually want to go ahead and show them. Okay, so I found a bunch more screenshots we can actually look at here in a second. But for now, I just want to show this one off as well as this one, which seems to have him doing like the spin helicopter thing with his legs where he tries to like semi-fly over areas, which seems very fantasy-esque as well. But we can also see a marine logo over here. The screenshots I just found just now include Gum Gum Gatling, which seems to be the Gear second version of it, considering that Luffy looks a bit more pink, and it seems to have like the stop effects instead of having like the actual arms. We can see here he's running through the area, so it does seem like it's going to be that. It seems like it's going to be open world as well. You can see he's kicking something down into the town. You can see here that he's running over a wall or fence. Yeah, it's actually a fence. You can see down there toward the two towers, which seem to be very, very fantasy-esque. As well as you can see like a marine here where you're on top of the rooftop. You can see here that you're actually fighting two marines and running like away from the bullets, which you don't really need to as Luffy, but it's okay. We'll just deal with that. You can see you're playing as a marine here, which is strange. I don't know how they would do that unless you're actually just like, it's like a multiplayer mode where you have to like go around and fight as a marine against the pirates, which would be very interesting actually. Have like a third person shooter type thing versus like combatants with like punches. It'll be interesting. We'll definitely see. You can see here that you can climb, and also there's a stealth section where you're like hiding on the side, waiting for them to go away. It's very interesting. And this is the actual logo for the game, of which looks so fucking Final Fantasy-esque that I love it. I am a huge Final Fantasy fan, and seeing that just gets me very, very excited for things. I'm down. This one actually seems like it's going to be great. All the screenshots seem to be really beautiful and very hype oriented. Plus, seeing Luffy in his actual outfit instead of seeing him inside like the Whole Cake Island outfit or seeing him inside the Dressrosa outfit makes me really happy, because I miss OG outfit Luffy. I'll be straight up with you. These current arcs, I don't like his outfit, especially not the suit that he has inside Whole Cake Island or Tea Party, the Tea Party section of Whole Cake Island. But you know. And I'm going to go ahead and move on, but World Seeker is one of those things I actually want to touch on. Coming 2018 to PC, or Steam, Xbox One, PS4, which is amazing. Steam is the main one I'm looking forward to, because obviously I play all my games on a PC. Except for certain ones. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out in 2018, I'm looking forward to that shit, but I also want to go over this. So I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on this channel when it first came out back in January of this year, or was it like... It was at some point. At some point it came out. And so there was 3 DLC packs. I played the first 2, then kind of stopped because I was like, I'm not really enjoying it too much. This is number 6. There were several things involving Buhan, the absorbed Gohan, Super Buu. There was Tapion. Zamos was added to the game, stuff like that. But this new pack, DLC Pack 6, promises to add more story, as well as appears to have several things teased about it. In the top left, you can see Ultra Instinct Goku flying with the OG or the original character. And we seem to see this guy. This guy's name is Fu. And according to other Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or whatever Dragon Ball content there may be, he's the child of Mira and Toa, and he's going to be part of the Tournament of Power. Which also means that we've had data mining done to see Jiren and see Ranger Android 17 inside the game, meaning that this guy is going to end up fighting Jiren, and we will see with that how that goes, really. Also, you can see Super Saiyan Hercule, which is interesting. But he seems to have a sword, which is kind of like a more katana-esque sword, and less so like an actual like broadsword like Tapion has, like I guess Future Trunks is Tapion's sword, but whatever. It's cool. It's cool. His attacks look cool as like a giant slash and like the X. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing that. The Jiren, there's actually no confirmed model for him, but this is the first thing they teased, and I'm actually looking forward to this a lot. And I actually may get back to Xenoverse 2 to be able to actually play this, because I'm down. I am down to be able to play as Jiren. I love him. I love him a lot. Additionally, we also have a couple of screenshots with Fighter Z, the game coming out at the end of January. I believe it's January 23rd. It's coming to Steam, PS4, and Xbox One. Here you can see that they revealed a couple of new characters, including Beerus and Hit, which are going to be incredible. Beerus' stats seem insane. SSASS, which is high, certainly. Hit is SSASC, which is good. Both of them have their own unique mechanics. Beerus obviously just like crushes people with like the swirling balls around him and like the single shoot beam. Hit seems to have his time skips. He jumps through enemies there. He's fighting Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Which also means that they're going to be having some super characters inside Fighter Z. And with the other two the other one that was revealed, Goku Black, which is ASSAS, we're going to end up seeing him with the sickle or the scythe, as well as with Zamasu in the bottom right here, meaning he might actually have a transformation regarding Fused, but we actually don't see here entirely. The bottom left, you can see that Zamasu is holding the enemy while he does a purple Kamehameha, which is cool. It's actually really cool. You can see like the combination thing here where he goes around the entire enemy. I like Goku Black a lot. I didn't really pay attention to his arc too much because I wasn't actually a huge fan of like the actual story. The character itself, I am a huge fan of. I'm looking forward to seeing what Sean Schemmel does with that once the arc comes up. However, this here confirms 24 playable characters inside Fighter Z. Android 21 is one of the ones that's unconfirmed, but probably going to happen because it's part of the story. But other than that, you see like Beerus, you see Hit, you see Goku Black. Recently they announced Adult Gohan, Kid Buu. There was like Teen Gohan, all that. Obviously all the OG ones. Android 16 is one. Just everything there is just gonna be great. I'm looking forward to this a lot. I plan to play the story mode when it first comes out. We'll kind of see how it is and how it plays. I'm not a huge fighting game fan myself as like an actual competitive thing. Obviously I play them casually on the side. Ultimax is one of my favorite games to play. Arena Ultimax, Persona 4, you got it. But I've never really gotten competitive with things, but this actually seems like it could have potential to get me into that whole scene. We will have to see when that actually starts happening. I'm interested. I'm actually definitely very interested in Fighter Z, and it feels like I'll be ending up probably maining Hit because I'm a huge fan of Time Skip, and like he's just really cool, or Goku Black or something like that. I'm a super fan mostly. Obviously, that's different from most people. Yeah, people like different things. It's okay. We're all good. What I will say is I'm looking forward to Fighter Z a lot. It's gonna be the first one out of these games that have been announced that are coming out in 2018. It's gonna be the one that releases in January. World Seeker, I'm going to assume probably June or August, because that's kind of the seasons that things get released, or November, because November is definitely the big month for games most of the time. My Hero Academia Wants Justice, I'm assuming probably in March, when the anime comes back, or at the end of it when the movie gets released. It's gonna try to ride the wave of the anime, but it doesn't want to have it after the next season of the anime, because if they release a game that doesn't have the manga content that we're looking forward to in season 3, then they're kind of gonna have to get over that hump, because there's a lot of cool shit that happens in season 3 that we're gonna need to kind of put into the game, or have the game come out before that shit is shown off, because that is hype. That's all I'm gonna say for now. That's all I'm gonna end up saying. But I do want to say that I am looking forward to all of these games. I may get back to Xenoverse 2, if so I have to play through the game again. Not too big of a deal. World Seeker is probably my hypest one, then Fighter Z, then One's Justice, and so on. So thank you for watching. I kind of want to do these information videos more often and kind of go through things more often, but we'll have to see in the future if anything gets revealed in bulks like this. So bye for now.